Good morning. I would just like to say that I've completely drawn a blank. I have absolutely no idea what to talk about anymore. Really. It's like I flatlined, and I don't know if I just don't want to talk about anything or I'm just tired because I woke up at 3 this morning. Don't ask me how that happened. I woke up. I'm like, why am I up? Then I tried to listen to like a couple of YouTube videos, binaural beats, trying to, D whatever. It didn't work. So I tossed and turned for 2 hours and listened to various YouTube videos that were supposed to make me go back to sleep, and they didn't. Mercy. What do I talk about now? I'm going to pause this while I think about what to talk about. Oh no. I knew this day was coming, but I didn't want it to be today. Couldn't it be tomorrow? No, it's today. So maybe what I'll do is look at some photographs and it might spur me to think of something. Meanwhile, if this ever gets published, because this is my 4th try now, and I've erased all the others, deleted them, whatever you want to call it, and yeah, I'm sailing away. Where, though? I'll be back. My life is a shambles. I'm in limbo. I am. And now my mind is in limbo to go along with my lifestyle. I got postcards sitting over there. I don't want to touch them. I've got embroidery sitting over here. I don't want to do it. I'll be back. I've been eating too much. Yes. I wouldn't call it a binge. It's more like I've been grazing. Now, I lost 3 pounds since the end of February. And when I went to the doctor's office and got on the scale, and I had dropped 3 pounds again then. And then I got on my son's scale recently with shoes, clothes, everything on, and I dropped another 3 pounds. I was elated. It's like, yes, I've broken the plateau. I'm going down. It's slow as dirt, but it's happening. But the last 3 or 4 days, I'm hungry, I'm always hungry. And I'm like, should I eat something? No, I should wait. Maybe I'll just eat this. So like I'll have an apple. And then an hour later, I'm hungry again. Or it feels like an hour later. So I say, I'm going to microwave some popcorn. And I have that. And then an hour and a half later, I just want to nibble on anything. So I might make a salad and I'll nibble on that. Now, I don't make anything bad, except I do have some gluten-free cookies, and I did go a little crazy on them yesterday. I did. I can't follow a gluten-free diet. I'm starving. Maybe that's what the problem is. But I only just started a couple days ago. And I think I broke it yesterday when I had some leftover crostinis. And, they're like little tiny slices of bread that are wicked hard. And, boy, I've had them forever and they don't go bad. Go figure. So I had an avocado and I scraped that out and I added salt and garlic powder. Not that I could taste it, but it felt good. And I mushed it all up and I put it on my crostinis. And I ate that. Weight loss. It's so hard, but you know what? I had bulimia. Haha. Yes, I've talked about that before. Should I talk about it again? I had bulimia, and at least I'm not practicing that. Right? So I'm trying to keep away from, I don't eat any fried food. I try to keep my carbs, you know. Well, you know, I can't say that because vegetables are carbs, and I do eat a lot of those and fruit. Not a ton of fruit anymore because it was too expensive. I went to the store, grapes are $3 a pound, even at Walmart. Hello? So I had to bypass my grapes, which was heartbreaking. And the watermelon was too big and I didn't have a car. So I bypassed that. And the last watermelon I got was so freaking hard. It was like chewing on a, I don't know, a leather sole and or a chair or something. And so I ate most of it and then threw about a quarter of it away because I just got tired of chewing. And then so I had some berries when Bonnie was here, but she usually ate all those. And now I bought some canned fruit, kind of rounded out. So I got some peaches in their own juice and pineapple in its own juice. And I'm still working on the peaches. I'm like really careful. I'm going to make this can last 3 days. So I got 3 cans, that's 6 days, and 1 can of pineapple. That'll give me a few more days. And I do have the frozen blueberries, which I forgot in the fridge, thawed out. And I do need to take a look at those. They are in a Debbie Myers green box, so hopefully they'll still be good, and maybe I'll use them this morning. Maybe I'll make a blueberry waffle or something, because I do have my Dash waffle maker. But food and eating and trying to lose weight at almost 64. Boy, is it hard. Well, no, not really. I mean, I'm not killing myself over it, and I'm not really exercising. I mean, I'll go for a little walk. I'll do things around the house. I'm moving. I'm doing. But, like, I'm not killing myself, and I'm still losing about 1.5 pounds a month. That's doable. It's going to take me 3 years to get all the weight off at that rate. But is that so bad? I'm eating things I enjoy. Well, you know, if you can't taste anything, how can you enjoy it? I don't know how to explain it, but it's more like texture, almost essence, if you will. It's like, I know what chocolate feels like. So if I make something chocolatey, I know that. I sense butter because it has a particular salty smoothness. I don't know how else to explain it. I, you know, can detect textures. I love creamy. I love crunchy. I like soft and moist. I like dry and crumbly, crunchy and cold, soft and mushy sometimes. Mashed potatoes, you know. Sometimes you just need a mashed potato. I like mashed potatoes. I haven't eaten enough mashed potatoes in my life. I need more. Sometimes I'm lazy, so I'll just take my potato, wash it off, wrap it in a paper towel, and nuke it. Usually takes at least 6 minutes for those California, you know, they're real smooth skinned, barely any skin. What the hell they do that? Anyhow, dieting. Mercy. Thank God I'm on 9 minutes because honestly, I've run out of things to say. I don't know what to talk about. I think maybe I'm just lazy. I'm having like a lazy day. Yesterday and the day before, I just want to watch videos. I'm like, I don't want to do anything. The beauty of my life is I don't have to. I have enough money to carry me through. I don't have to go out and work. I don't have to ask for handouts. But of course, the government gives me handouts, so there is that. Thank you, Florida. Hey, you know what? In our working years, we came to Florida. We worked our butts off. We did our taxes in this state. We bought groceries and vehicles. We bought toys and clothing, and we paid taxes, and we supported the community. And now that I need support, damn right well I'm going to take it. Yeah. At first I was all altruistic. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go out and work. And then I realized I wasn't well enough to work. I have too many tired days. I mean, like days when it's hard to get out of bed. Though I've had a lot less of them in the last 3 weeks. I'm hoping that lasts. I'm thinking if only I could get well enough to get out there and work. I would love to amass about $10,000 that I could just go and travel with. I'd love to do that. So, I'm always hopeful. That's another reason I'm like, you got to lose this weight, Nikki. It might help. And in some ways, yeah, it's kind of helping. And in other ways, it's not helping enough. I think my chiropractor was right when he said, look, I don't care if you lose 100 pounds, and it's going to be close to that. He said, your back's never going to be, 100%. I hope he's wrong. I defy the chiropractors of this world. I sure as heck can try. But there is a lot of degeneration. What are you going to do about that? I wish there was a glue you could kind of like drink it and it goes right to your bones and kind of fills them out. Hey, I'm going to invent that. Oh my God, I really don't have anything to talk about. This is terrible. So what to do today? I have got to inspire myself to do something. I'm making a video, a very poor one, but I'm making one. 12 minutes in. My God, now I'm counting down. I need to take a break and think about if I can think of anything else I want to talk about. What do I want to talk about? I wish I had a house by the sea. Years ago, about 7, I was in Bangor, Maine at the Christmas tree shop. And this woman was so happy and she was picking things out and she was and I heard her talking to a friend, and I don't know how the heck I got into the conversation. I'm just kind of like that. And she said, oh, we just bought a house in Nantucket. No, not Nantucket. In Nova Scotia. It was in the downtime. Things weren't selling very well. And she said she got it for a steal. And now she was picking things out for it to decorate. Draperies and little wall hangings and lamps and what have you. And I love the Christmas tree shop. They have so many cute and cool things. We don't have a Christmas shop down here. No. Anyway, I wished it were me. I wished it were me so badly. I'm like, I want a house in Nova Scotia for an incredible deal. I want to go shopping at Christmas tree shop and decorate it. I love to decorate. Oh my God, I love to decorate. This place would be so cute if I had money. I'd have the greatest flooring down. I wanted to put like a gray driftwood planking down, and I started to, and then the floors failed, and instead of ripping it all back up, I just left it, and I sold the rest of it for a greatly reduced price, about 2/3 of what I paid for it. And then I hired a guy. He was going to rip out all the floors and put everything new in, barrier insulation, new flooring. And then the vacation rental by owner screwed me over. I lost $1,350 on the rental. It wasn't air conditioned, even though they said it was. And vacation rental by owner does not guarantee heat or air. Would you believe that? It's in their contract. Have a look if you're thinking of using them. I would highly recommend Airbnb well over them, because Airbnb stood by me when I was having problems in a rental. So, yeah, I love the sea. Oh, I love the sea. Could you imagine waking up in the morning and being on the ocean? Gosh, I'm sure it was a very remote area. But who cares? Who the heck wants a bunch of people around anyway? I mean, I have nothing against the human race. It's just that people can be annoying. They let their dogs bark. They let the dogs poop in your yard. They have loud parties. They might have messy yards. You know, annoyances. I guess I'm just a loner and I like to be alone. What a strange person. Anyhow, I think there's a lot of loners out there, and I'm sure you'll comment that you're one too. So I get it. But yeah, that little twinge of envy in my heart came out that day. And sometimes I think about it. I think maybe someday I can have a house near the ocean. Well, I do now. It's just not quite what I was hoping for, you know? You kind of like want like your own land. Yeah. That's sustainable for the most part. When you have your own property, you can rent out a room. You could have a little Airbnb. That would be fun. I'd like to run a little boarding house and then close it up at the end of the summer and come down to Florida or go to Arizona. I like the ocean though. I'd probably want to come to Florida. I have wondered about the California coast, but I think it's really crowded there. I'm glad I got to see it in the late 80s. It was a good time to go. We went all the way up from the top of the States all the way to the bottom of California. That was really cool. Dennis took me to see everything. I miss that boy. Oh, mercy. Where's my life gonna go now? I know it would be easier if I had a man in my life. In some respects. But in other respects, it's really hard. People have expectations. I don't want to be expected to do anything. I guess that's why I need to be alone and figure this out on my own. Being poor sucks. But somehow I'm going to figure my way around it. I've always been very resourceful. I know I can figure this one out. Who knows, I might get well enough that I could work a little job. As a matter of fact, I applied for a job at Public Storage up in New Hampshire. I haven't heard back. I think I'm too old. But, you know, I can't do a lot of heavy lifting. I can't. If they expect me to, lift more than 20 pounds, like, for a distance, yeah, I'm going to have a problem. I can't do that. Oh, what do I do? Oh, don't comment. I'll figure it out on my own. But I do listen to suggestions. I've listened to a lot of suggestions. Work at home. Doing what? My computer's a piece of crap, 2007. The lid's coming off. It's a notebook. And I don't know what happened. There's a screw loose or something. Join the club. Anyhow, I am thinking of making crafts, but I just can't motivate myself to do it. I'm just kind of like, I've fallen and I can't get up. What's wrong? I don't know. I did all that work and I was full of energy, and now I just feel kind of blah. Maybe I'm depressed. I don't feel like I'm depressed. I'm certainly not going without eating. I want to eat all the time. Is that depression? I want a hot dog and a hamburger and some potato salad. But I'm not gonna. I'm just wishing I could. I wish I had a green pepper. I'd make my own potato salad. I always liked mine with onion and green pepper and mayonnaise. And I love macaroni salad. But I'm not going to make either. Because then I'll want to keep eating it. And that's too many carbs. Yeah. This was a horrible video. I apologize with all my heart. And I'm going to have to come up with something for tomorrow. Either that or I'm going to have to reduce these down because I've lost my way. I'm like this little piggy. And this little piggy ate roast beef, and this little piggy and this little piggy said, wee, I can't find my way home. Remember that one? I'm that little piggy. Can't find my way. Oh my. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. What a terrible story. But I can't not come in the morning and say, good morning. So maybe what I'll do is just make shorter ones for the next week, unless something happens in my life and I could talk about it. Because right now it's a very boring life. What the heck? Oh, there goes the trash guy. Why the heck is he on the back road? The world may never know. There's no garbage cans on the back road. Whatever. Bye.